Tell us what you're doing, man.
We are cooking dinner. Chicken with salt, pepper, garlic, little onion powder, little thyme, paprika, little basil, little Italian seasoning. You wrap it in aluminum foil, and you want to turn it every 5 minutes, because I've found if you go 6 minutes, it'll burn and stick to your aluminum foil.
Okay. So these are just chicken breast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big. Normally I do them for 20 to 25 minutes, but it's cold outside, and these are pretty darn big. That Piggly Wiggly store was amazing.
Yeah, those potatoes are huge.
Chicken breast.
And you just did charcoal coals for the potatoes, right?
Yeah, I just
little layer and
I just lay a little layer out and let it get, good and hot when it turns gray.
Yeah.
And just lay it on it.
How long does it usually take you the potato? And those are going to be a little bit bigger than normal, obviously.
Yeah, those are going to be, those and those chicken breasts. Normally, I put it all on together. 20, 25 minutes, and it's always come out perfect. Yeah. It's colder, and those are a whole lot bigger and thicker, so I'm going forward. I put the potatoes on for 10 minutes before I put the chicken breasts on.
Yeah.
And I'm going a total of 45 minutes, and we'll check it then and see if we need to throw them back on. We'll throw them back on a little longer.
Yeah. We're 50-ish degrees, but it's windy. This is and it's actually not going to get any colder than this tonight. This is our nice night.
Yes. Before
we get assaulted with apparently several days of rain and a little bit colder temperatures again. But we'll make the best of it.
And I put those rocks so I keep track of every 5 minutes.
Okay. You don't need it. Yeah. Caveman kitchen timer.
I've got the 5 minute timer.
Every 5 minutes you toss a rock off the table.
Right. Yeah, these little rocks, that's a handy little thing, because you get to talking and how many times have I done reset this timer? Now, there's some people out there going to say, hey, dummy, why don't you just set the timer for 45 minutes? Yeah. Well, I'll forget to watch the timer. Yeah. And I've done that before.
And forget to flip it fast enough, and then it'll start burning and sticking, right?
But which this ain't nothing new. I didn't invent it. It's been around since the dawn of charcoal. But when you're cooking outside in cold weather, that is the best way to prepare your meal. Because if you try it on those little Coleman stoves or, anything else, you'll get one side cooked and the top side is frozen. It cools off, all your heat leaves. Even if you use a lid, whatever. I've never had, especially when you get down in 8 degrees.
Yeah.
That's
that's cold.
That's a whole nother degree of difficulty right there.
That's not far from where you can throw water up in the air and it freezes before it hits the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
And I've been out here in that weather. You don't have to cook the meat. You can just do potatoes, onions, squash, carrots, snow peas, peppers. Spray your aluminum foil really good with Pam cooking spray. Even if you use butter on your potatoes and stuff, that just helps keep it from sticking and burning to your food. But you can just do a vegetarian dinner. I do that a lot. I eat very little meat.
Yeah.
Just because it's a hassle, even though I've got refrigeration and everything.
On a personal note, it's nice for me to get a night off from, slaving over the propane stove, making that canned ground beef tacos.
True. So you have to, one, it doesn't matter how small this wood is. You saw me, I split it. I just take my hatchet and split every piece to get away from that kiln dried exterior that's like a charcoal. You do that and it will help you get that wood hotter and burn quick. And then you take some just charcoal like we're cooking on. It doesn't take much, just a little bit. Lay it out there, squirt you some lighter fluid on it, stack you little wood Lincoln log style.
Yeah.
One little piece of toilet paper or paper towel, you got fire like this in no time. It also gives you an amazing bed of coals. Like if you want to Dutch oven cook, or like this fire pit here has the flip over grill.
Yeah.
And you let this all turn into nothing but coals. Because that way, you know, a lot of people don't have, when they're just traveling, not traveling full time, they'll just bring their pots and pans from home. And if you ever set a pot or pan on a fire like this, it turns it black and ruins it. That's why.
Yeah, because a lot of people have it, you know, and the same with me, you know. It's when you haven't done this a lot until you get into it, everybody thinks more is better. A hotter fire, higher flames is going to be better. That,
well,
you know, and the same thing with propane cooking. You know, you don't want that flame turned all the way up.
Well, if you're going to cook over a fire, you want a big, hot, roaring fire to let it burn that wood, to let it die down.
Right.
And then you can put your Rachel Ray, top of the line, high dollar pots and pans on that grate over that coals, and you can cook, and it will not hurt your pots and pans.
But you see the first time campers come out and they're trying to cook over 4-foot flames. Yeah. So while we have this nice campfire going, this cooking is all being done here.
Yep.
And the reason you can't see it real well is because it's just a layer of coals under there.
Yep, just a little small layer.
Not, you know, about the size of an adult shoe. You know.
To be honest, I took a 12-pack cardboard thing of coats.
Yeah.
And just cut the bottom off and laid it down as a base, so that while those coals are getting going, it doesn't wick moisture up and delay it getting going.
Okay, now this guy's not a weekend warrior. He's been out here for 3 years doing this pretty much continuously during these 3 years, so he's picked up a lot of the good way, better way to do some things. So we'll follow his advice. But we'll only follow his advice when it comes to cooking.
It's not too bad. You like yours a little crunchy, or? I feel a little resistance in the middle.
Yeah, I think.
Oh no, it's not burnt.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I don't know if it's cooked all the way in.
So I say you could just go ahead and split him in half there, so maybe the heat will get around it a little bit better.
Yeah, I split them. I cut them.
Yeah. So that's just an awfully big potato.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not too bad. We'll throw them back over for a little bit.
Yeah. One more 5-minute cycle. Yes, that's the point I would have reached down, picked those up with my hand, and then I would have gotten to show you how to use the first aid kit. Looks good. Smells good.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That looks perfect.
Look at that.
That looks cooked all the way through. And
oh, smell that. Oh dear God, smell that. See if I can make a bigger mess.
Bacon bits. Oh. Potato bacon bits. And butter and all that good stuff.
Rachel Ray ain't got nothing on me.
Let Rachel Ray come out here and try cooking out here in this wind.
Boy, I made a mess.
That's good. Messier it is, the better it is.
I hope.
That is the rule.
Let's take a little quick sample. Make sure you might get visitor tonight.
All good?
Mm-hmm.